So it's Monday night and I've been picking for over a week. Now I was away for the weekend, checked out my garden, and like things have exploded as it does at the end of July. One of the nice things is with the 2 orders, the one that I'm not making the order, they decided that they want to have pickup on Wednesday. So that helps me a little bit, try to even things out. So let's go. Just saw something that's really exciting. Come and see. So this might not look exciting at first glance, but this was an attempt sort of at intercropping and trying to do some sort of successions with a short growing season. And my bachelor buttons are up too. And the forget-me-nots are coming in pretty strong. Oh, one's blooming over here. So this is something I'm going to be writing about over the winter, and I'm really excited because my hypothesis worked. Also, fun fact, this Auroch is taller than me now. Also, look at this queen. She is my first perfect dahlia of the season. All right, enough obsessing over my garden. I gotta actually get some clippers and do something about it. Morning friends, my wholesale order is coming to pick up today, so it's time to do the great split of all of the flowers, and I'll probably know now if I have enough for both weddings or if I have to order from somebody else. So I'm getting started a lot later than I had hoped to. I'm at the mercy of my baby and she is not in a good mood today, poor thing. I really wish those jerk teeth would come out and she'd be feeling ever so much better. Anyway, time's a wasting, the heat's rising, and kitties are ruining my shot. Anyway, let's get going. Oh friends, the entire time I have been doing this, I've never had enough of my own flowers. I don't think there's been a single wedding order, or like maybe one in August where I've had enough flowers. And I think for the first time ever, I have enough flowers. Yeah, do you think these are for you? Of course you do. However, there's just one little problem with the flowers I have. I didn't pick any greens, so I think we need to go remedy that. All right, let's see what we have here. Cosmo greens are usually my favorite. And let us not forget, we need just a few greens for the boutonnieres. I'm assuming she's having some. I had to change locations because I lost my shade there, but that's okay because this is where I'm set up that a baby can watch me and be happy. So now we have to separate the 2 orders out. So the wholesale order for today, and then to make sure I have enough stuff for my bride on the weekend. But the flowers are blowing open, so even if I'm a little short for my bride, I think I'll have more than enough. So unfortunately, my snapdragons that I cut early did not seem to really hold up very well. So now I'm having to make some tough decisions about what I'm giving away to this order and what I want for my bride. So I think what I actually have to do is I have to separate what I want for my bride out and then like see And then maybe I won't like feel as hoardy as I feel right now. So we've got bride and 2 bridesmaids, and now other stuff is going in these 3 bouquets, but at least now I feel better knowing I have enough snaps that I want. And here it is. So my bride's gonna come pick up at 3, orders done in plenty of time, which is always a good feeling. And I'm just looking out in the garden, and I think I have tons and tons of things that are gonna blow open in time for this wedding. So I'm gonna dry some of my stuff from this leftover order. See you later. It's Thursday evening, and this is the last harvest before I start making everything tomorrow morning. It's a little bit challenging today. It was plus 33 degrees Celsius, super hot, and ideally I can usually start harvesting around 6. Not that I necessarily need that long, but just, you know, with small kids and needing to be bathed or bed or bottled or whatever, I like to start as early as possible because I know I'm going to get interrupted. But today it just felt really, really hot still at 6, even with stuff being in the shade. So I decided to wait until after 8. So thankfully we still have lots of light, and let's go look at some flowers and see what we can all get. So Julia did not get the memo that mommy needs to do a wedding today because it is most certainly a no-nap day. She is currently with daddy. Hopefully that goes well. I have a feeling I'm gonna be having her on the Jolly Jumper at some point, but you know, at least the bride isn't coming to pick up until Saturday afternoon, probably a bit later. So if I don't get it all done today, there's still tomorrow morning, and it should be enough. Well, she's too grumpy to even start making a bouquet. So I'm gonna go try and put her down one more time. But like, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna be really frustrated because I took the girls to daycare so I could get this done, and she is not having it. And like, if you're from the States, you won't know this, but you can't really send your babies to daycare much earlier than a year because everyone else has maternity leave. There's only certain places that will take them. She still hasn't been even once. She's just too little yet, so we suffer. So now it's time for the part that I am the least comfortable with, which is the statement pieces. So this is still the one thing that I used floral foam for, obviously trying to move away from it, but I just feel like I haven't done enough, and I haven't practiced with the non-floral foam techniques enough to feel confident sending something like that out. So it is what it is for now. But here we go. We're gonna make a big arch piece, and then we also are gonna make a piece that's gonna go on one of those signs where, like, say everybody knows what seat they're going to be on or whatever. So wish me luck. So we've got the green base. Keep going. So I think this is about as far as I can kind of go with like the sides and stuff. So time to start doing the top. Okay, it's a little maybe hard to see with this background, but here it is. I think that's pretty decent. Oh man, I hope she likes it. Very worried about it, but I think it's good. I'd also like to point out my 1, 2, where'd I hide the other one? 3 beautiful dahlias. I don't know why, for the life of me, I did not raise my rates for those statement pieces. I'm pretty sure I charged her only like half of what I should, but maybe I didn't raise it because I feel like I haven't done very many, so I'm like a little nervous about it, but those are definitely getting raised next year. Yikes, they're a lot of work. I have got that done. Actually, now that I've like taken a little break, looked at that piece from afar, I'm actually really happy with it. I think she will love it. But so we have a toss bouquet to do, and then I'm out of time. I gotta go pick up the girls. So I guess I'll either do the last arrangement in the morning or maybe this evening. We'll see how everyone's doing. And that's a wrap for this week's 2 wedding orders. This week's weddings actually give me a lot of confidence that I probably regularly could take on 2 weddings in a weekend, and I actually can grow enough. I'll definitely have to be more careful about booking the same color schemes and or just growing more regular pink and regular white in general. But I don't know, it's exciting. I think with a business that has a regular set of subscribers, maybe like 30 max, and then 2 weddings a weekend, probably for every weekend in August, maybe like the last weekend of July, first weekend of September, and then if I could do 1 wedding a weekend from like June until when I'm ready to do 2, I think that could be like quite a reasonable flower farming business for me. And then I wouldn't necessarily have to do any markets or things like that unless I wanted to and had extra flowers, but it's good. It's good. I feel like now that we're in the 3rd year, I sort of know my direction, know what I'm good at. Finally am getting the growing part down. Now, if we just get some dahlias, oh my goodness, it'll be so exciting. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Backyard Business, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.